Hey, my name is Stix, and April is going to be an absolutely packed month. We have several different gacha games that are shutting down. We have several different gacha games that have opened pre-registration, and we have several different gacha games that are confirmed to be releasing. If you have not already, navigate on over to my subreddit r/Stix, become a member, join the community, stay up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Before anyone actually covers it, we react to everything posted here over on stream. Subscribe to my Stix news channel where I post all of those reactions for you guys to see. Now, evidently we have a lot to talk about, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. We're gonna start this off with the gacha games that are shutting down first, and we're gonna move into pre-registrations, and we're gonna move into releases. Atelier Resleriana has announced they are officially shutting down globally on March 28th. This is sad to see. This was a very fun game, but at the same time, ultimately, people didn't really care enough to spend in it. Miss Sequence has officially announced that they are shutting down on May 27th. Miss Sequence never even reached the West. That is absolutely crazy. I'd covered this game when it was announced initially in China, and I guess it barely made it over a year. Big freaking rip. Senran Kagura New Link is shutting down officially on May 30th. Any day, any time, a game with the fan service, with the culture, the degeneracy of Senran Kagura shuts down is a sad day or humanity, but at the same time, maybe the game sucked. I don't know, I never played it. War of the Visions, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius has announced that they are ending service on the 29th of May, 2025. This is sad, but at the same time, it's a Square game. Are we really that surprised? No, we're not. Majo no Furo Life announced that they are shutting down officially on May 30th, 2025. I never played the game. I've actually covered this up, I think, at some point in the month in one of my weekly gacha recap videos. Gran Saga officially announced that they are shutting down on April 30th. This game didn't even make it 3 months before announcing an end of service, which goes to show just how bad it was. And as you can see, I actually got tagged in this back at the beginning of March. Now moving on to pre-registrations. The 7 Deadly Sins Origin has officially opened their website and at the same time are allowing players to pre-register in anticipation of not only an upcoming test phase, but also full release. It was confirmed, and I did a dedicated video on this, that they are going to be releasing in 2025, and I wish their website would load, but it just doesn't want to, so I'm just gonna close that. But the website had this image, a few different links that didn't really lead to anything, but it was very beautifully animated, and we can look forward to actually being able to play that, in theory, very, very soon. Fyoras Souls open pre-registration over on TapTap. I have a dedicated video coming on this over the next couple days. It is a beautiful looking game. It utilizes a chibi graphical style, sure, but the characters look absolutely phenomenal. I do want to stress that they look really good, and they're probably, these images that are showcased here are probably going to be even better when the game fully releases. The game is supposedly a fully open world gacha, like Wuthering Waves, like Genshin Impact, with a full action combat system. So I'm excited. Before we go any further, I do want to take a moment here to thank all of my incredible patrons over on Patreon and my YouTube channel members who allow for me to continue to do dedicated videos like this every single day. You guys are absolutely phenomenal, and I genuinely cannot thank you all enough for the support. HAIKYU Fly High Global has opened pre-registration. I think, honestly, this is probably a little too late, given I think HAIKYU is relatively, I wouldn't say obscure, but not very popular anymore. It was years ago, but I think that ship has sailed. Azur Promilia is finally recruiting for their very first playtest. I covered this in a dedicated video as well. The pre-registration for this closes on the 31st of March, which means as of recording this, you have 3 days to pre-register. As of when this video goes live, you will have 2 days to sign up. The test phase is going to take place at some point in April. I believe this is going to be an offline test. I've heard, much like other gacha games, they may fly people out to China to test it locally. I'm not entirely sure of the specifics. All I know is they are recruiting and they are holding a test phase, and the character improvements for this game have been significant. Exactly how significant? Well, I went ahead and I did a video showcasing the before and the after for several different characters, and all I can say is there's been a lot of great progress made. So if I were you, I would very, very strongly attempt to get into this. And if you can't, then I would be very excited for the next one. Jigokuraku Paradise Battle is open pre-registration. This is I don't know what this is. All I know is that the little cinematic thing here looks kind of cool. Leaves me very interested. Pre-registration for Shadowverse Worlds Beyond is open. This is officially launching in June 2025, June 17th specifically, and it is about freaking time. I know a lot of people that have been eagerly awaiting this game's release. It's finally here. It's releasing on the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, on Steam, and the Epic Games Store as well. Once again, June 17th. Pre-register now while you can. Olden Valhalla Rising, which is a gacha MMO, is releasing in the second quarter of 2025. It's unconfirmed when. They are holding a test phase, I believe, in April 2025, so you can pre-register for the global test phase with a release coming at some point in May, maybe June. Either way, I would strongly urge you to, if you're interested in MMOs, pre-register and participate in it. Black Beacon not only hit 2/3 pre-registrations, but they are releasing, if the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store and everything are to be believed, at some point in April 2025. This is one of my most anticipated gacha games of 2025. Super excited to play it. Cannot wait. Had a ton of fun in the test phase. The 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You gacha puzzle game starts service March 31st. 2025. This was a very interesting game when I looked at it. I'm curious of it. I'm definitely gonna play it, but yeah. I don't know what to say other than that. Madoka Magica, Magia Exedra is officially releasing March 27th. Well, that is actually yesterday. It released yesterday. For those of you that want to play it, you now can. You're welcome. Eddie Chronicle is officially releasing on April 15th onto Steam. The game has officially launched onto mobile as of like 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. This is a brand new game. I have a dedicated video on this if you guys are interested in learning more. ReMemento White Shadow is a gacha game that is also launching. They confirmed, and I covered this in a video, that they are going to be releasing at some point globally in the second half of 2025, which means anywhere from April through June, and admittedly, given the fact that they're gonna need to run a test phase first, well, that means something is gonna happen either in April or May if they want to meet that June deadline. So pre-register if you haven't already. This is essentially Honkai Star Rail set in a Genshin or Wuthering Waves style world. It was a lot of fun. I strongly urge you to go ahead and take a look at my videos on it if you want to learn more. And finally, Etheria Restart is now open for pre-registration. I believe they noted they are going to be releasing very, very soon. And by very, very soon, I mean within the next month or two. So I would keep an eye out on that, because this game is very, 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 very fun from what I played. It's kind of an amalgamation between Zenless Zone Zero and Honkai Star Rail. All very fun games, and that is it. Those are the games that are shutting down, the games that are entering in pre-registration with test phases happening, starting soon, and gacha games that are releasing all in the month of April 2025. Now you're up to date. You're welcome. Once again, don't forget to join the community. Stay up to date. Help make this the biggest gacha community on Reddit. Hey, where do you think you're going? I see what you're doing there. I see you navigating on over, scrolling on over to that X button. Don't you dare. What I need you to do is take a moment and click one of the videos that are about to appear as soon as I'm done talking. And trust me, you're gonna wanna.